and gentlemen, to another production here of Billies.Live. I am Peter Schandua, along with my good buddy here, Blaine Hahn. We're going to be bringing you the action tonight here in Fredericksburg Battling Billy Gym between the Davenport Wolves and the Fredericksburg Battling Billies. It's the final district game, Blaine. What are we looking to accomplish here?
Really trying to get some momentum going into the playoffs. Girls have really put themselves in a great spot. It has been a tough couple weeks, but the opponents we've been playing, it's sort of murderer's row in our district, especially when you got Navarro, Wimberley, and Davenport, sort of, I guess you could say, back to back to back as the girls have been playing. Sort of in our district, 1 and 2 in the state, in Wimberley and Navarro. Navarro, defending state champion, coming in
Davenport,
here. Davenport, defending state champion, coming in here and playing well. They've split actually with Wimberley in the district, but the way the playoffs are this year, it doesn't really matter with small school, big school, because they're going to be the big school representative going for another state title, and really have a good pathway as you look at that playoff race to get there, especially with those two schools splitting. As we were looking at the playoff ladder, have a good way to split, possibly having two state champions out of the same district, which would be very interesting.
That would be. Well, we're going to find out how this game here goes tonight, but we're going to hear a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
My name is Kevin Hurd, and I'm the operations manager here at Citizens Insurance Agency. We've been in Fredericksburg for over 100 years, and our agents have 30-plus years of experience in protecting our community in uncertain times. The future has always been uncertain. But whether you're starting something new or protecting what you love, we've got you covered. Citizens Insurance Agency, 100 years strong, and we're still here.
Hey everybody, I'm excited to share how the Fredericksburg Education Foundation is making a huge impact in our schools. They raise funds to support teachers as they plan awesome lessons to help shape a brighter future for students like me. Your support truly makes a difference. You can help by donating, volunteering, or spreading the word. Check out FISDkids.org. Go Billies!
At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV in our easy drive-thru?
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills?
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc. Go Propane. Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battlin' Billy sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends and will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student-teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's pasta and pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
First, we live in Texas, and then we live in the best part of Texas. And we're kind of a keep it simple bank, quite frankly. It's just do the little things, do what's right, care about your people, care about your customers. Try to go above and beyond, and it's not big, grandiose things, it's little things. And we think it's important to know what's going on in the community and being part of it and giving back. That's what a community banker does.
This is Matt Self with Fritztown Reds Baseball. Our J4 trailers are vital to our Fritztown Reds organization, full of pitching machines, L screens, balls, ball caddies, bats, helmets, buckets, catching gear, basically whatever it takes to practice for the game. Josh has been great, and there are so many local benefits to a local business, and he goes above and beyond anytime we call him and need anything. Price was a real hit also with us.
J4 trailer, now that's a home run.
This broadcast is brought to you by
Citizens Insurance Agency,
FISD Education Foundation, Hill Country Propane, Gaddy's Pizza, Security State Bank and Trust, and by J4 Trailers.
And we're back live here, Fredericksburg Performance Gym. Battling Billies are getting their warm-ups in here before this final district matchup of this season. We want to give a quick shout out to our title sponsor tonight. That, of course, is Fredericksburg Realty Group and Texas Ranch Realty Team. That's Justin Kopp and his staff over there on the corner of Main Street and Orange Street. They can take care of any of your real estate needs. Go by and see them. Great folks. They're more than willing and capable to help you out. So we're going to take a quick look at the rosters tonight for this matchup. If we can get this underway, we're going to get first the Davenport Wolves. Number 1, Addison Miller. She's a junior. Number 2, Michaela Matson. She's a senior. Number 3, Dakota Hart. She's a sophomore. Number 4, Cameron Williams. She's a junior. Number 5, Alexis Dahl. She's a junior. Number 6, Logan Strong. She's a senior. Number 7, Kennedy Weaver, a senior. Number 8, Mackenzie Myers, a freshman. Number 9, Kylie Dahl, a freshman. Number 10, Victoria Scott, senior. Number 11, Emily Williams, senior. Number 12, Grace Hartgrove, a sophomore. Number 13, Michaela Wortham, a senior. Number 14, Lily Brockman, junior. Number 17, Katie Falcone, a sophomore. Number 18, Aubrey Dyson, a freshman. Head coach Taylor Poso. That is your Davenport Wolves lineup here for tonight. And for your Battling Billies, who do we got, Blaine?
Number 1, Kate Huey, a senior. Number 2, Abby Adams, a freshman. Number 3, Lila Aldridge, a sophomore. Number 4, Mallory Love, a senior. Number 5, Willa Heap, a junior. Number 6, Riley McGuffey, a junior. Number 7, Kate Raymer, a junior. Number 8, Tally Paige Thomas, a junior. Number 9, Briley Franson, a sophomore. Number 10, Catherine Pale, a senior. Number 11, Ellie Saracen, a senior. Number 13, Allison Wyrick, a sophomore. And number 14, Emma Shader, a senior.
And that's your Battling Billy roster. Of course, Coach Jamie Canese, her first season here as the head coach for the Fredericksburg Battling Billies, going to be making a playoff run her first season out, Blaine. So that's a good thing for her. But that's your starting, or those are your rosters here for tonight. We're going to hear another word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back with a little more pregame activity.
My name is David Smith, Fredericksburg FBO. This business has done now 5 large metal buildings through Donnie Ray. He is honest, enormously competent in the matter of metal buildings. He's been doing metal buildings for 35 years. Service is excellent, the work is reliable, and they're fast. Now, these are the qualities that will come through and deliver value.
I'm very satisfied with the service that we received from Arizola Plumbing. They charged what they estimated. They were very prompt with their service. In fact, they called and were here a day or two earlier than we had scheduled. The day after the work was complete, the owner, Rick Arizola, came by and made sure that we were happy with the job. I feel like we developed a very good working relationship, and I definitely would call them again.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today.
We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
Strayer & Offers is your one-stop shop for automotive repairs, tires, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and more. Strayer & Offers has a large assortment of products, including tires for both passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment. The latest and greatest tires from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, and other trusted brands. Strayer & Offers has a complete line of Chevron petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel at the station. Strayer & Offers, offering you the latest in parts and products at the best prices. StrayerandOffers.com or call them at 830-997-4382.
Hi.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here Fredericksburg Performance Gym. I'm Peter Schandua with Blaine Hahn, bringing you the action here on Billies.Live. Billies are facing Davenport, as Blaine mentioned earlier, the defending 4A state champions. Currently in the Max Preps rankings, power rankings, they are ranked number 2 in the state, right behind the other district, Wimberley, who actually beat Davenport the second round of districts, three sets to 1, which propelled them up to the top spot in those Max Preps rankings. What do you think we can do here to just get a little momentum going into the playoffs, as you were talking about earlier, Blaine? What are we looking for from our Billies squad here? We got about a minute or so.
You know, it just we've sort of been living and dying with it. Is a pretty good, strong middle play out of Saracen and Wyrick. The left side play out of Huey, who's been leading the team all year. McGuffey's been playing a lot better, especially middle to, especially as we got into district play. Everything on the back row is from our young, especially Adams in the back. And of course, you also have Aldridge in the back row. If they can put together just a solid performance, Davenport is just really good all the way around, is what I hear. Watched a little video on them this last week. They just distribute all the way around. Really strong play. Nobody just stands out because they can distribute all the way around. They have offense from the right and left side. Really good defensively. The ball rarely going to touch the floor. They're going to keep getting the ball up, keep scrambling, keep putting the ball in play. Yeah, they play a lot of volleyball in Davenport. So,
and their libero, I think, is one of the top liberos there in 4A as well. So Billies will have their work cut out for them. If somehow they could pull off this win and Navarro loses to Bandera, there would be a tie, but I think Navarro beat us twice, so the tiebreaker is out. So this game really doesn't have much bearing on the final standings here in the district play. So, like you said, this is almost just kind of like a tune-up, warm-up game before those playoff matchups occur, Blaine, and that's what we're looking to try and get some momentum going into that part of the season. Well, we're getting closer to the first serve here of this match. We're going to take another break and hear a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Anders Ecker, and we want to invite you and your furry friends to visit Fredericksburg Veterinary Center. Our mission is to create a comfortable environment where we treat your animals as if they were our own. Everyone has been working hard to design a new building with more space to provide the best care to all of our animal friends. We love our clients, patients, and especially our Battling Billies. So come see Dr. Neil Eckert, Dr. Morgan Donsbach, and Dr. Lana Bush for all of your veterinary needs. Billy Pride Uber Alice.
Support for the Billies comes from Knop Healthcare and Votive Hospice, family owned by Fredericksburg natives. Knop's currently has Fredericksburg's best star rating on Medicare. We'd like to thank the people of Fredericksburg for voting us best of 2023 in the newspaper's Reader's Choice Awards. Knop's won a total of 5 categories, including Best Nursing Home, Best Assisted Living, and Best Physical Therapy. Votive is proud to have won Best Hospice. We'd love to help you when you need us. Call Krisha at 830-928-9956. Knop Healthcare and Votive Hospice. Small town heart, generations of care.
Words. Just today, some were spoken that had an impact on you. Some words helped, and some words hurt. Words are powerful. So whose words speak the loudest in your life? The media? Your peers? The government?
What about God's word? His words are what we all need to hear for help and guidance through life.
come visit us at Trinity Church, where we're listening and learning to love and follow God's Word.
If your project is a new barn dominium or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W also offers clearing, pad side work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With over 22 years worth of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice. Contact them for a free estimate at 830-998-7377 or DiamondWSpecialties.com. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
And we're back live here. It is senior night for the Battling Billy volleyball team, as they're going to get a little special recognition here before this match begins. A lot of these players have put their heart and soul into volleyball, Blaine, probably starting when they're about 10, 11, 12 years old. Pretty much at that point, if you're going to end up on the varsity here at any high school, you're going to be playing volleyball year-round from the time you are 11 years old until you get to your senior year 18. So a little well-deserved recognition here for the seniors.
Very much so, and some girls didn't even make it this far, but then they even played in that summer league, and I know you were a big part of this program too, and you think of all the miles and the Saturdays, and a lot of times Friday, Saturday, Sundays, and sometimes even when you travel and you go out of state and you do all this stuff to get to this point in time, to this senior night of their senior year, and a lot of times this might be the last part of their journey, and so it's a big accomplishment to get these pictures on court on these nights.
Yeah. And just kind of for us to recognize the seniors, it's Kate Huey, Mallory Love, we got Catherine Pale, Ellie Sorensen, and Emma Schlader. As you can see there in your screenshot, those are the seniors along with their parents. They broke out the Hawaiian red shirts there with, I like that by the parents there. That's a pretty nice little job of kind of coordinating here and making it special for the seniors. And yeah, you're talking about Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I remember even one time we played on Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
So, but we're getting closer to the first serve. We're going to be right back.
Arrowhead Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving the Hill Country. Their goal is to greet you by name when you walk in the door and provide you the banking help you need today. You're guaranteed to speak to someone you know when you pick up the phone. Arrowhead Bank wants to thank all the employees of Fredericksburg ISD. Good luck to the Battling Billies in all activities this school year. Arrowhead Bank, 502 South Adams, 830-990-9300. Check them out online, arrowheadbanktexas.com.
Hello friends, this is Shane Fronson from The Inside Story. Have you ever thought about retiling a bathroom but don't know which tile to pick? Come see us. Have you ever wanted to paint but you don't have an eye for paint colors? Come see us. Are you tired of that sun coming through the windows when your favorite Battling Billy team is on TV? Come see us for that as well. Do you want a beautiful wood floor but aren't sure which is the right one? Come by The Inside Story and let us make your house a home. The Inside Story, proud sponsors of the Battling Billies. Go Goats!
Ooh, man, you're playing like a new player since your hip surgery.
I'm telling you, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has changed my life. I lived with the pain of that old football injury for years. Never thought I'd walk right again. They did this minimally invasive procedure thing. Really sped up my recovery, faster than I ever imagined.
Man, I've been struggling with this old tennis elbow for years. I wonder if they could help me out.
Absolutely. They work wonders.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game of life.
Hey, volleyball fans. Joseph Financial Partners is here to support the Battling Billies and to help you with all of your financial goals. Whether it's saving for retirement, college savings, or even life insurance or long-term care, we've got your back. Let us serve up an appointment with you, then dig into your finances, goals, and dreams. Hey, and then we can assist and set a plan in motion and spike your goals to score. Success takes teamwork, so call Joseph Financial Partners at 830-997-4763 or check us out online at josephfinancialpartners.com. Securities are offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA/SIPC.
Helping neighbors first means providing you with service and savings that last. So we're giving you one last chance to save thousands on a new AC system before new EPA rules raise industry costs by 30%, Hill Country Refrigeration has your back. With financing options and low monthly payments available when you book before December 31st. Supplies are limited. Call Hill Country Refrigeration today at 830-321-4733. Terms and conditions apply. Visit hillcountryrefrigeration.com for details.
Creek Street Dental utilizes the latest technologies in dental care. Dr. McBride has been specially trained to offer the Hill Country sedation dentistry. Anxious patients can sleep through oral surgery in a private room with family nearby. Their CBCT machine provides near-silent imaging, making possible the most painless and effective treatments. iTero technology allows virtual manipulation and modeling, so no more gagging on impression trays. Call 830-990-1178 for the best in your family's dental health today.
At Fredericksburg Eye Associates, ophthalmologist Drs. Ann Plinicky and Charles Cohn provide comprehensive medical and surgical eye care. At their state-of-the-art facility off Highway 87, they use the latest equipment for everything from routine eye exams to monitoring macular degeneration. Cataract procedures include the latest advances in lens design, allowing more freedom from glasses than ever before. Fredericksburg Eye Associates, 997-6535, online at fbgi.com.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battling Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe valves and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all of your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billy!
One phone call to Bee Creek was all it took, and our speeds crazy fast. Bee Creek Communications, always on high-speed internet.
This broadcast is brought to you by DR Welding, Arizola Plumbing, Strayer and Ulfers, Fredericksburg Veterinary Center, and by Votive Hospice.
And we're back live here as both teams have taken the floor. We got Sorensen, McGuffey, Pale, Raymer, Huey, and Paige Tomaz on the floor, and of course the freshman Abby Adams, the libero, as the official is checking their lineup for Davenport. Blaine, help me out here. We got number 17, that's Falcone. We got number 11, that's Williams. I think I saw number 8, that's Myers. Number 4, that's another Williams.
5 and 1.
5 is Alexis Dahl, and number 1, Addison Miller. So that's your starting 6 for Davenport, your defending state champions. Unfortunately, before this match even started, one of the Billies, well, top front row players there, Wyrick, suffered an injury during warm-ups. I think she rolled her ankle, so it doesn't look like she's going to be able to play tonight during the game. As she's coming out of the locker room right now, maybe she'll get taped up and can maybe get out there, but oh, she's in a boot, so probably not going to be able to play.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah. So we're just about ready to get underway as Abby Adams is going to be serving for the Billies. And here we go. And that's going to be a service error to start the match here, as Davenport will now be serving. That's number 4, Cameron Williams. And that's going to be a double on the Billies. Billies need to just get a good serve receive going here. Adams gets it underway. Sorensen. Just out. Hitting error by Davenport. As you can see there on that attack by Sorensen, that was a pretty big swing, but their libero was able to get that ball up in the air. She's one of the top liberos in the state.
She did. She went to her left. She was pretty much laid out and put the pass right on target.
Yep. Huey getting that dig up. And McGuffey with a nice swing on the outside gets her first chance as a kill, Blaine. That's a good sign.
That is, and that's a really good set there by the Billies. As you watch here on the First United replay, setting McGuffey in the middle, hits it far deep to their back middle of the court, right inside the baseline.
Ladair. Adams with a nice dig. And another good play at Sorensen. And off the block there, that was by number 5, Dahl on the outside. Looked like Davenport kind of quit play after that first swing, and Adams got the dig, and then they got another block after that. So it was pretty good play there by the Billies.
Great job by Saracen there. She got her hands on actually 3 balls in succession there. Man, that's a good serve.
Yeah, right over the net. It was everything Adams could do to get to it. This is number 3. Hart back serving. Huey with the back row attack. And that's going to be a hitting error.
Davenport here jumping out early. You can see why they're so dynamic. They've had rotated about 3 rotations. They've had attacks from all different angles so far.
And there was another short serve there by Davenport in this rotation. See if the Billies can get that covered. They have to free it over, so Davenport going to set up their offense. And that was Williams in the middle for Davenport. The block was there, just a little too far off the net, Blaine.
Davenport really timed that up right. Raymer's just a little late on the block there. Hart with another service point. Just a sophomore Hart is, but she's really serving like a veteran back there from the line.
Yep. She's hit 3 short ones and 2 deep ones, and they got 5 points out of that. There's another short serve. Billies get to that one. McGuffey down the line there gets another kill, so 2 chances for McGuffey and 2 kills tonight.
You watch here on the First United replay. Great swing by McGuffey. Hart got her arm up on that, or Williams got her arm up on that, but just couldn't bring that back into play. Great job getting the side out for the Billies.
And that's going to be a service error. So really, that's already 2 service errors for the Billies, Blaine. When you're playing a team like Davenport, you almost really can't have any errors if you want to have a chance to win. But you also want to try to be aggressive and do whatever you can to try to win some points, as it can, they cover the floor so well. Billy's going to take a timeout, Blaine. I'm Peter Schandua with Blaine Hahn here on Billies.Live. We'll take it with him.
My name is Kevin Hurd, and I'm the operations manager here at Citizens Insurance Agency. We've been in Fredericksburg for over 100 years, and our agents have 30-plus years of experience in protecting our community in uncertain times. The future has always been uncertain. But whether you're starting something new or protecting what you love, we've got you covered. Citizens Insurance Agency, 100 years strong, and we're still here.
And it's not like they're, and we're back live, Blaine. I was just thinking here during the game, and they're ranked number 2 here, Davenport, and you look out there, and it's not like they're oversized or anything. They just do everything fundamentally really well. as now the libero number 6. That's Logan Strong. She's a senior. Back serving. Adams gets a good serve receive off. Raymer keeps that one in the air. McGuffey. Billy's might have got away with one there, Blaine, on that shot, but and that's going to be a hitting error on Davenport. 10-4 now. Davenport with a lead. Sorensen back to serve for the Billies. As Ali Page Tomaz checks in to play middle blocker. Out to Huey off the block. Point Billies.
Great job by Huey there. Billy's sort of out of sorts. Davenport has really jumped out on us, but great offensive set there. Huey with the big swing off of the great set by Schlader there. Good swing. Point Billy's 10-5.
I like the energy here that the Billies have come out with. That's another hitting error by Davenport. After that Coach Panese timeout, she kind of re-fired up her squad, and they're responding here with these first 4 points coming out of that timeout. You know, the key in volleyball, Blaine, a lot of times is just keeping that energy level high, even when things don't go right, like that point there goes to Davenport. Well, you just got to move on to the next one and keep playing with that energy.
And especially as you're starting to move into the playoffs, you know, as we were talking playoffs, it looks like the Billies, because of the Division I, Division II, they sort of know, you know, where they're headed. They're going to be the second seed in the playoffs. They're looking to play. Actually, go ahead.
Nice play there by Ali, as she was having a little play there at the net. As she's kind of come in here to play middle blocker with the injury there to Wyrick. We've seen her play on for a couple years now, and she can jump. That Ali Page Tomaz, she can get up.
Yes. Perfect for a middle blocker, and especially with some of these just tall length, she can get up, and if she times that right, she can just hang there and do it like she did just then.
Yep. And, just out. That's going to be a service error by the Billies.
Getting back to what I'm saying, they're looking to play Austin LBJ in their first-round playoff game, tentatively scheduled for next Monday. They're going to take they're going to take a week off, not play a warm-up game this weekend, and then second round, if they can get past that, it'll look like Forestville. Davenport sort of has a little tougher road. That they'll look into a second round, probably playing somebody like Lavernia, which is probably about the third best team in the region. If you look at Wimberley, Davenport and Lavernia all year been all ranked in about the top 5.
Yeah.
It's just how the tournament bracket falls, and so
interesting, because I thought we were by district with the Lavernia district, but we're not. We're with the Austin district.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just sort of how it falls, and because of that Division I, Division II. The old way was that way with the 4 teams.
Yeah.
The first, second, third, fourth, but now with the new way the bracket is with the 2 divisions, it changed it up. So. Sort of interesting how it all falls.
Yep. Well, that's a nice kill there by number 8 for Davenport. That's Mackenzie Myers, as you can see on the First United replay there. Took that ball straight down the line. Well, now that you said that, I'm going to pull up here and look at who is in that district, because I thought we were matched up. We're District 26, so we're matched up with District 25. Is that right? And there's another play there by number 4. That's Cameron Williams. Billy's down 15-9. Billy's had worked it back to 12-9. They were within 3. Just need to find a way to get this side out here and keep battling. Keep this thing close. Raymer gets that up, and McGuffey with a swing. Raymer going to go back set to Pale, who goes cross court.
Just missed. Man, that was close.
I guess that was out. I thought it was in, but we're way over here on the other side. So,
as you watch here on the First United replay, Pale had to go to her right. It just ticked that top tape, and yeah, that was close. It was out, I think. Looks like there's an explanation here.
I don't know if the ball was whistled in.
Asking the extras to get off the bench so the players can sit, it looks like.
Oh, they're moving them all down.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I pulled up LBJ. Let's go to their standings. Yeah, that's District 25. Okay. So that's Lago Vista, LBJ, Manor, and Eastside are the top four in that.
And it's kind of hard to see where everybody falls because you don't know their enrollment numbers.
Right, the enrollment.
You know, we were talking about that when we were just sitting there. It's like, well, who do we play? And they almost need to put enrollment numbers beside them.
That's going to be a new thing. They're not prepared for that.
You could be the third place team, but you could get the 1 seed in Division I or Division II.
Yep.
Because based on your enrollment. So it's real interesting.
McGuffey with a nice shot right there around the block and down into the middle of the court. McGuffey having a good opening set here, Blaine.
Great, and that was a great roll shot going around the big double block that it's sort of set for her to hit line. She just sort of turned her hand right there and went into the open area. Great read there by McGuffey.
As it's 17-10 here, as Adams going back to serve, we would like here to see the Billies gain some service points and kind of whittle their way back in. But that's another service error. So, it will be us and Davenport are the two large schools.
Two large schools, then the two small schools will be Wimberley and Navarro. And if you're curious about our enrollment numbers, Davenport, of course, is the biggest school in our district with 1,295 kids. They're right under the cutoff. Cutoff is a little over 1,300. Fredericksburg is 1047 is the official enrollment number. And then you have Wimberley at 855 and Navarro at 694.5.
There, as that was number 5. That's Alexis Dahl with the kill. As number 3 comes in, that's Hart back serving. Aldridge with a good serve receive. Sorensen able to get the kill. As Huey checks back in for front row duties. McGuffey back to serve. Davenport setting up their offense, and that's number 2. What's her name? Michaela Matson. You can see on the First United replay there. Right off the block there. Billies need to get that block up a little bit closer to the net. Get that block set. Adams, good serve receive there. Sorensen.
Good call.
With the kill there. Davenport coach not necessarily agreeing with it. As you look here on the replay, it's living right on the edge there, right on the line. As Sorensen back serving now. Nice job there by the Davenport setter. That's Williams. Williams again finds number 5. That's Alexis Dahl.
Again, that's that dynamic offense that went for that middle attack. Setter did a quick set to that C ball on that right side. Quick attack down the line. Davenport was able to get it. Davenport serves it in the net. Billies get a quick side out. Down 7 here. The Billies really need to pour it on with Kate Raymer back to the line.
Nice long serve on that one. And good play at the net there for Ali Page Tomaz. Getting the block there in the middle.
As you watch here on the first night of replay, Ali gets way up in the air to get that block.
Davenport going to take a timeout. We're going to take it with them here on Billies.Live. We'll be right back.
Hey football fans, while we cheer on our Battling Billies to victory, let's also give a shout out to the Fredericksburg Education Foundation. They're amazing at inspiring and driving our teachers to be creative, bringing new programs to our schools. Want to help us even more? You can make a difference by donating, volunteering, or spreading the word. Check out FISDkids.org to see how you can get involved. Together, we can make a brighter future for students in FISD.
Back live here as Billy's coming out of this timeout down by 6 in this opening set here on senior night. Kate Raymer back serving. See what these Battling Billies can do. Try to get this thing a little bit closer. As there's this kill by number 4. That's Cameron Williams. You can see on the First United replay. Number 17, that's Katie Falcone, the sophomore back. Tomaz showing her athletic ability again. She's like hanging up there in the air twice, making a play. Nice job by Raymer, too, to keep that ball alive.
Very much so.
For Allie to have a chance at making that play.
I wish I had some fast twitch fibers like that I could just get up and decide, you know?
Yeah.
Or like that. That was a very nice play by number 8 there, Mackenzie Myers.
Yeah.
For Davenport. She's a freshman.
Woo!
Impressive. If you watch here on the First United replay.
Yep. Number 9, back serving. That's Kylie Dahl. She's a freshman. Also, what do they call there?
4.
Oh, hit the net. Okay.
4.
I thought they hit the ball, but I'm just a biased Billy fan, Blaine.
Let's watch here on the First United replay. Yeah, probably a good call. Ball didn't really get above that tape or there either.
Yeah,
Davenport puts this first set away, 25-16.
Yeah, Billy's it started out slow, Blaine. Got pretty far behind, but there when it was near the 10, 11, 12 point, I think at one point it was 11-8. We were within 3. And then Davenport just kind of poured it on there and you know, stretched it out a little bit here at the end of this set 1. So the Billies have their moments there with these teams, and the whole key is just you got to play with that energy and consistency to try to just take a set off of this second-rate team here in 4A Davenport. We'll find out if they can do it in set 2, Blaine. We're going to be back in a few minutes after these messages.
At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV in our easy drive-thru?
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills?
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane. Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battle and Billy sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends and will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student-teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's pasta and pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
Security State Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of our local athletes. Whether it's on or off the field, game day or any day, they're here to help you succeed and tackle your financial goals. From personal and business banking to mortgage services or trust services, Security State Bank and Trust can support all your banking needs, helping build communities we call home since 1941. Security State Bank and Trust, proud sponsors of Battle and Billy Sports. Let's go Billies! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Matt Self with Fritztown Reds Baseball. Our J4 trailers are vital to our Fritztown Reds organization, full of pitching machines, L screens, balls, ball caddies, bats, helmets, buckets, catching gear, basically whatever it takes to practice for the game. Josh has been great, and there are so many local benefits to a local business, and he goes above and beyond anytime we call him and need anything. Price was a real hit also with us.
J4 trailer, now that's a home run.
This broadcast is brought to you by Trinity Church, Diamond W Specialties, Arrowhead Bank, The Inside Story,
Fredericksburg Eye Associates,
and by Texas Hill Country Orthopedics.
And we're back live here. Just about ready to get underway here in set 2. As Davenport will be serving. That's number 6, Logan Strong for Davenport. She's a senior, back to serve. Huey with a good serve receive. Billy's a little miscommunication there on the attack. And that's Williams, the big middle blocker there for Davenport. That was like a no-look pass or something. I don't know. That was interesting.
It's weird on the timing, too.
Yeah.
She just sort of sat there and threw it over her head.
Yeah.
But she gets the kill and puts Davenport up 1-0.
And there's a hitting error by the Billies, so Davenport up 2-0 here. Billies just need to calm down, get a good pass off, get a good attack. Coach Canese telling her players what they want done. As Adams going to try to get it over. Couldn't quite get it that far, so 3-0.
Davenport with another strong start, just like the first set. See if the Billies can just get a side out to stay close.
As they get that ball up in the air. And that's going to be a hitting error by Davenport. So Billies do get the side out. Schlatter checks in, the senior. Back here on senior night to serve. And that's going to be a nice shot there by number 8. That's Mackenzie Myers. First United replay right down the line.
And she just rose up over the block there to get that kill.
Yep. Number 4, Cameron Williams, the Davenport setter, back serving. She's going to distribute it out there to Williams, the big middle blocker, and she gets a kill. Nice job there by Myers to get it to, not Myers, Williams. That's Williams to Williams, Blaine.
Williams to Williams. Sounds like a law firm.
It seems, yeah, Williams and Williams. As the Williams there gets an ace. So 6-1 now. Coach Canese doesn't like what she sees. She's calling timeout. We'll take the timeout with them. We'll be right back.
My name is Rick Barangi, and I'm the owner and founder of the Long Neck Manor. I met Donnie several years ago because I was building a state-of-the-art barn for my giraffe, 10,000 square foot barn, and there's nobody in the area, not just Fredericksburg, but in the region that could understand the complexities of building such a structure. Donnie's team is amazing. When they come out here, they're very professional, they're quick, they're thorough. You get a product even better than you expected.
Arizola Plumbing, your full-service plumbing provider for the Fredericksburg community and beyond. We have the tools and experience for comprehensive residential and commercial plumbing, including everything from water filtration to drain services for new construction or even remodeling. Have an after-hours emergency? No problem. Don't settle for less than the best. We're online at ArizolaPlumbing.com or give us a call at 830-998-4336.
All right, back live here, coming out of the timeout. See if the Billies can make something happen here as McDuffie takes a swing. And that's Dahl, I believe, number 5. Yeah, Alexis Dahl on the kill.
Great angle there. Just in front of, who was that? Schlader over there.
Davenport going to get a chance here to get another service point, and that's Dahl again. Right on the line on that shot. Whew. As you can see here on the First United replay. Yep, right there on the line. So nice play there by Davenport. 8-1 now. Billy's really going to have to dig deep now here. Sometimes it's hard. You just kind of got to almost put it behind you that, you know, this set's not going well, but you got to keep the energy up and try to make something happen. Raymer going to get a chance, and that's going to be a hitting error.
And they are on it defensively, though. I mean, it's,
yeah, they don't let the ball hit the ground.
Oh, no.
They're pretty quick in the
back
back
we talked
here.
about that going into this match. It's sort of unbelievable.
Billy have another little miscue there as Davenport kind of taking control here in set 2. Like I said, this is just one of those points where you just have to kind of put turn the scoreboard off in your mind and just try to play some good points here. As Sorensen just long. Billy's asking if that ball was tipped. Billy's take a timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be right back.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today. We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
This broadcast is brought to you by Joseph Financial Partners, Hill Country Refrigeration, Creek Street Dental, Moore Supply Company and Facets of Fredericksburg, Stegner's Jewelers, and by the Real Estate Advisory Team.
FISD. We're back here, Fredericksburg Battling Billy Gym. Billy's down 11-1 here in the second set. Coach Canese calling a timeout, see if the team can get a little bit of energy coming out of that timeout. as Williams is still serving back here. And that's going to be a block, and it goes out. So McGuffey puts a stop to that rotation, and that means McGuffey's going to go back and get the serve here.
As you watch here on the First United replay, ball just went wide. It's pretty cool that y'all get to watch the replay, and so do everybody in the gym. They get to watch the replay up on the board. So. Yep. Pretty cool.
Yep. So 11-3 now. McGuffey back serving here. As Davenport has their big middle blocker in, and there's a service error. So.
And now a word from our FISD Education Foundation.
Well, we had a little malfunction there with peek in. We're going to try to do that again here in just a little bit. As number 3 here, that's Dakota Hart, is back. As Billy's going to try to make something happen here with Huey, and that sails out. So that's point Billy's. Blaine, what's going on there? You got some cross-country news, too. We were just talking about it there on that break. Yeah. They're going to the state meet.
They are this Friday, and it wouldn't be a state cross-country meet if it didn't rain and have rain in the forecast, and I'm sure Coach Alder just super excited about that. I think last year was the first year it hadn't rained in a long time, but the girls' team consisting of Rylan Grona, Anna Munoz, Abby Brown, Valeria Ramirez, Madeline Kovar, Ava Stewie, and Mary Catherine Kopp got placed 3rd at the regional cross country meet. I think it was a couple weeks ago, and so they get to go on Friday, run in the cross country meet, see if they can keep improving, and they're close. You got a couple of them. I think it's Maddie and Ava who actually got a late start on the year, so they keep running better and better and better. Of course, Rylan is the regional, congratulations to her. She's the regional champion, first place in the region.
Bring it home, Rylan, let's go.
She's gonna go and try to medal. Some stiff competition from up in the Panhandle. A defending state champ, I think, is back, and a lot of girls that were in the top 10 last year.
Well, hey, I'm telling you this, if anyone can do it, that girl can, because she's got some determination in her. I've seen it.
And you know, for somebody who, she was in that top 10, watching it last year right in front of her with her sister and another teammate last year, and so she knows what it's like. And so it'd be cool to see the girls there and see what they can do. And then on the boys' side, we had Derek Adams in the top 10 last a couple weeks ago. So he's going to go there. He's been running great all year, getting top 2, top 3s, winning meets. And so we're excited for him to go there and get that experience. He's been running in that front group at every meet he's been in all year, and see what kind of performance he can do at the state meet.
Yep. Well, thanks for that update there, Blaine, on the cross country, and congratulations to all those kids, and good luck in that state meet. I'm assuming it's down in Round Rock?
It is.
Okay. Old Settlers Park. Get out there and we could watch them. Meanwhile, here in the volleyball gym, Davenport has taken a 16-5 lead, but the Billies right now are playing with they're playing with a lot of energy. Davenport had a couple of one-handed shots there on that play, and Billy's not able to come up with that point, even though they had solid play.
Yeah. Bunch of back and forth right there.
Yeah. That's Alexis Dahl serving. Huey with a roll shot. Dahl's there to cover it. That's on the outside, number 2. Michaela Matson with a kill going down the line. She's a senior. And there's a rare service error by the...
you don't see that much.
Not by Davenport, but Billy's get one there, so 18-6. See if the Billies can find a way to get a few service points here. And a little tip play there by Matson. Gets that side out. And how about a word from the FISD Education Foundation here on Billies.Live? FISD Education Foundation? Oh, I guess
maybe
we don't.
some other time.
Okay. Well, we'll get that straightened out here between set 2 and 3, and maybe we'll bring it 2 in set 4. That's going to be point Billies, as that's a double called against the Davenport Wolves. 19-7 as Abby Adams, the freshman libero, here on senior night. Just long.
You know, we talk about the cross-country team and everything. I want a little personal shout-out. I'm going to talk a little Fredericksburg FFA right now.
Oh, FFA.
Because we had our ag communications team go up to Louisville, Kentucky this last week. And my daughter's part of that team. Pretty exciting. They got to represent our FFA in the national contest. The team consisted of Hannah Nielsen, Bryson Durst, Addison Hahn, and Taylor Harris. Taylor and Hannah Nielsen are both in college. Bryson and Addison are both seniors this year. And so they actually were announced in top 4. So top 4 gets to come back out on stage the second night or the last night of the contest, and they got 3rd place in the nation. And so it was a pretty big deal. They've been actually working on that for about 2 years now.
Wow.
Won state last year at FFA, and then they've been working all fall with two people in college, and then of course Addison and Bryson here at Fredericksburg High School, and they were in Louisville all week. Working hard, trying to win a national title, and got 3rd, which is
that's not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
Yep,
not
third's
at
pretty
all.
good.
So,
well, congratulations to the FFA team there, and Blaine, you as well, as your daughter was a big part of that.
And then the band this week goes to Pflugerville, and they're about, like, I think something like 24th in order of 32 to qualify for state this next weekend. And so much stuff is going on. Golf won their tournament they hosted last Monday. Congratulations to the boys golf team. And then tennis, Coach King, Coach Smith, big shout out to them. They made the regional finals again and lost to a district opponent again. Good job to them. Playing Wimberley, lost a real tight one. I think it was 10-7. I think it was. We were up 4-3 after doubles and just couldn't get quite that hump. Wimberley actually made it to lost in a tight one at the state semifinals. The team that beat them won state from up in the Panhandle. So it's just fall sports, football teams making the playoffs, and
they're on a run.
They're on a run. So
we may talk a little bit more about them when we come back after set 2 is complete. But it is set point here for Davenport in the second set, and they get an ace there to end it. So that's 25-10. Davenport wins the second set. They go up 2-0. So Billies need to regroup here between the sets, try to put that behind them, and come out and play a solid 3rd set. As you said, going into the playoffs, you kind of want to, gain some momentum. And I mean, even if you don't win the set, playing against such a strong opponent, you just want to have a good showing here and going into the playoffs with some confidence. So with all that being said, I'm Peter Schandua, Blaine Hahn with me here on Billies.Live. We will be right back with set 3.
Strayer & Offers is your one-stop shop for automotive repairs, tires, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and more. Strayer & Offers has a large assortment of products, including tires for both passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment. The latest and greatest tires from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, and other trusted brands. Strayer & Offers has a complete line of Chevron petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel at the station. Strayer & Offers, offering you the latest in parts and products at the best prices. StrayerandOffers.com or call them at 830-997-4382.
Hi, my name is Anders Ecker, and we want to invite you and your furry friends to visit Fredericksburg Veterinary Center. Our mission is to create a comfortable environment where we treat your animals as if they were our own. Everyone has been working hard to design a new building with more space to provide the best care to all of our animal friends. We love our clients, patients, and especially our Battling Billies. So come see Dr. Neil Eckert, Dr. Morgan Donsbach, and Dr. Lana Bush for all of your veterinary needs. Billy Pride Uber Alice.
Support for the Billies comes from Knop Healthcare and Votive Hospice, family owned by Fredericksburg natives. Knop's currently has Fredericksburg's best star rating on Medicare. We'd like to thank the people of Fredericksburg for voting us best of 2023 in the newspaper's Reader's Choice Awards. Knop's won a total of 5 categories, including Best Nursing Home, Best Assisted Living, and Best Physical Therapy. Votive is proud to have won Best Hospice. We'd love to help you when you need us. Call Krisha at 830-928-9956. Knop Healthcare and Votive Hospice. Small town heart, generations of care.
Words. Just today, some were spoken that had an impact on you. Some words helped, and some words hurt. Words are powerful. So whose words speak the loudest in your life? The media? Your peers? The government?
What about God's word? His words are what we all need to hear for help and guidance through life. Come visit us at Trinity Church, where we're listening and learning to love and follow God's word.
If your project is a new barn dominium or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W also offers clearing, pad side work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With over 22 years worth of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice. Contact them for a free estimate at 830-998-7377 or DiamondWSpecialties.com. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Arrowhead Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving the Hill Country. Their goal is to greet you by name when you walk in the door and provide you the banking help you need today. You're guaranteed to speak to someone you know when you pick up the phone. Arrowhead Bank wants to thank all the employees of Fredericksburg ISD. Good luck to the Battling Billies in all activities this school year. Arrowhead Bank, 502 South Adams, 830-990-9300. Check them out online, arrowheadbanktexas.com.
And we're back live here, Fredericksburg High School. Blaine, you were talking about all those different activities that are going on here at FHS, and it's good to see all these different kids involved in all these different activities on top of going to school. Don't forget right. You're supposed to go to school and learn a little math and reading and science and maybe a little art here and there. I don't know. But, it's a fun time up here when you're 16, 17, 18 years old. You got all these activities you can be a part of and having some success here as well. So,
well, and it's not just school. That's the thing. You're right. It's activities. And then like for my daughter, for example, Monday and Tuesday night, she never gets home before 9:30. But then Tuesdays and Wednesdays, it's out in the barn. It's working stock show animals, Friday night football games. And then, usually Saturdays and Sundays, something else is going on. And so it's,
yep.
Yeah, every day it's something. And now a word from FISD Education Foundation.
Together, we can make a brighter future for students in FISD. Please show your Billy pride and support students like me.
As you could see there, thank you to the FISD Education Foundation for providing assistance to our school district staff and activity. As Davenport gets the first point here of set 3, Billy's with a hitting error there. So 2-0. Davenport Billies playing without one of their starting middle blockers, having an injury before the game in the warm-ups. That's Wyrick. And Raymer able to keep that one up. And Abby Adams places that one in the back deep right corner of the Davenport defense and gets a point. That's a kill for the libero, Blaine. Any way you want to look at it. On the replay, you can see.
Underarm, swing, kill in the back corner.
That's right. That's a kill. Williams with a big swing there in the middle. That was a quick set from Dahl. As you can see right here on the play, a little jump set, boom, right to Williams.
Ooh, good timing.
Yep. Hard to set a block on those type sets because you're not sure exactly where the middle blocker is going to go to hit that ball.
You know, and you and I've talked to years on that. That just looks like they've played together a long time, you know, and so it's amazing timing and placement, and especially, you know, a swing set like that. It's almost like they knew exactly where each other was the whole time.
Yep. Adams with the serve receive. Myers with a swing from Davenport. Back set to Huey. Tried to do a back row attack and just had the hitting error there. So 4-1 Davenport. Billy's got to find a way to get this side out here. As that hits the seam of the Billy back row there and serve receive. But right there between McGuffey and Huey. They both thought the other player was going to get it. I mean, that happens every once in a while, but you got to learn from that. Don't let that happen again.
And the way they sort of all looked at each other.
Yeah. Huh. As number 17 here, that's Falcone, is just a sophomore, really placing these serves nicely. She's moving the ball all over the floor. And she goes with the short serve there. McGuffey going to get a chance. Williams keeps it alive. Dahl out to Myers. And that's a hitting error. So Billies get the point. McGuffey back to serve. Billies have to free it over. That means Williams going to get set. Nice dig by McGuffey. And outside to Williams. Another block by the Billies, and that's going to be a double on Davenport on the set. So Billies now 6-3. Getting a service point there, Blaine. Let's see if we can get a couple more. And there's a block by Sorensen off of the middle blocker, Williams of Davenport. That's one you want to watch on the First United replay right here. Ba-boom. Block.
Sorensen's done that a couple times, one-on-one. She's actually won the one-on-one battles there.
Heat with a chance. Oh, right off the iPad there, but knocked it on the ground. I thought that was in.
I really thought that was in
here,
too.
We're gonna look
I guess
right
maybe
here.
I was looking at the wrong line. Oh, I did look at the wrong line,
Okay.
I guess.
Well, that was still looked like it was on the line. There's a little miscommunication there by the Billies. 8-4 now. As number 6, the libero, Logan Strong, the senior. And there's Sorensen, tried the attack, but number 13, that's Wortham. He's a senior, was right there in the middle with a block of her own for Davenport.
Very athletic block just then. She sort of elevated quick. Right off the block.
Are they not?
Gotta call a touch
they
on
did
that.
call
There
a
we
touch.
go.
Okay. Normally those line judges call those tips, but
Both of them should have on that one. That was an easy call.
Yeah. Dahl keeps that one alive. Back outside to Williams. Peep with an attack. Dahl was there for Davenport.
Okay.
And Billy's going to be called in the net. Number 8. I didn't see that. That was questionable. The net's not moving. She might have gone under the net. I don't know.
Well, I think the back row player slid into her. Yeah, she sort of caught it with her back hip.
McGuffey with a nice dig out to Huey. Down the line. Those two Billies are running after it there. Lots of effort coming through here. 11-5 now, though. Davenport up here in set 3. Cameron Williams on the serve. Huey with the attack there, gets the kill. So she's a senior here on senior night, getting a nice shot, Blaine.
Watch this First United replay. Great ball placement right inside the baseline. Great kill by Huey. Just adds to her total for the year. It's been tremendous, tremendous year by Huey.
Yep. A little miscommunication there by the Billies on that play. The 12-6 now as number 3. That's Dakota Hart. She's a sophomore.
As always, thanks for tuning in to Billies.Live. If you want to tap the subscribe button, you'll always get notified when we go on the air.
Done the block by Ali Tomaz.
As you can see, we have over 3,000 subscribers. You can personalize any kind of your notifications and be notified anytime that we come on with any kind of our productions. The next time that we go on the air, football is going live against Somerset. Great job by the Billies here as you watch on the First United replay. Great block.
Yeah,
Ali Tomez gets way up in the air to get that block.
Yep, she's having fun up there on the front. Yeah, she really hangs up there in the air.
But the football is playing Somerset on Friday, November 8th. And you can watch Coach King and Coach Kamen as they call the game live. The last district ball game for the Billies. The Billies sitting in second place, right behind Davenport with a 4-1 record. Davenport 5-0 in district. Canyon Lake 3-1. Somerset 2-2. Pleasanton 1-3. Uvalde 0-4, and JFK 0-4.
And so Billies pull out a win there, and they are in the number 2 spot for sure.
For sure. Billies actually got a help last week. Canyon Lake beat Somerset pretty handily. Put Somerset at 2-2. Of course, the Billies have the tiebreaker over Canyon Lake, so a little Billy Magic. Canyon Lake still has to play Davenport this week, and so Davenport by far the best team in district so far with a 5-0 record. So Billy's can set forth a great pathway, get set in district with a second seed. Billy's going to take a timeout, and we'll take one with them. We'll be right back.
Hello friends, this is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. We'd like to thank you, our Fredericksburg community, for trusting us with all your home decorating needs. Whether wood or tile floors, window treatments or wallpaper, vinyl plank or paint, for 43 years now, you've made us the #1 rated store in the area, and we couldn't be prouder to back our Billies right here on Billies.Live. Thank you, Fredericksburg, for choosing The Inside Story. Drop by today and let us help make your house a home.
We're back live here, Fredericksburg, battling Billy Jim. Billy's down 2-0. We're here in the third set. Davenport with a 15-8 lead as Billy's just trying to find a way to stay close here in this set and gain some momentum going into the playoffs. They'll be playing Austin LBJ. And that's going to be point Billy's as Williams went over the net just a little bit, not letting the setter have a chance to play that ball as the official saw it that way. So
Billy's hanging tough here, down 15-9. Opportunity to sort of stay in this match with a hit that's long. Billy's cut the deficit to 5.
Yep. Adams back serving for the Billies. And that's off the antenna. If I said it right, I'm not sure.
You did.
But that's another point, Billy's. So Billy's now within 4. Dahl pushes that all the way across. Adams sends the second ball over. Davenport setting up their attack. And they go to the big middle blocker, Williams, who gets the kill, but not before Billy's get a few service points there now. Just need to work on the side out here and keep this energy going. Blaine, we got to keep the energy up.
Keep scratching into it. A little overpass.
There's the block in the middle by Sorensen. So the senior Sorensen having a few blocks. She's all smiles there on that play, Blaine.
Another one-on-one matchup that Saracen wins. She's really fared well on those one-on-ones tonight.
Yep.
She's so athletic, so long. I love her range.
And that's going to be a kill by number 4. That's the other Williams. That's Cameron Williams. She's just a junior.
She was quick getting to that ball. Heap was just a little late getting over there on that block. Just gave her that line there to hit down. And she put it away pretty easily.
You know what's interesting about the way Davenport's rotation, both of their outside hitters are setters. So they play all the way around, and when their outside hitters on the back row, they turn into the setter.
Yep.
That's Williams and Dahl for Davenport. You don't see that very often.
No, but they're so athletic, you know, and that's why they're able to do that.
Yeah. That's a lot of volleyball skills to be able to do that.
Yeah. And they don't sub much because of that either.
Yeah. Heap with the attack there, and that's going to be point Davenport 19-12. Billies need to find a way here to get a side out as Falcone is serving. Reminder, we will have the First United post-game show after this as Carrie Burgess will interview Coach Canasian. I'm sure she'll have all the details and what to expect going into the playoffs. after tonight's game. And also a big thank you to Fredericksburg Realty Group, Texas Ranch Realty Team, Justin Kopp, for the full year's worth of sponsorships here on Billies.Live for volleyball. We appreciate what they have done here for the Billies.Live program in volleyball. And if you have any real estate needs, stop by and see them or find them on the World Wide Web. Justin Kopp and his staff, they're good folks. They can take care of you. They're knowledgeable and super nice people. So, yeah, stop by and see them. Thank you.
Huey with a nice roll kill right there.
Yep, right off the top of the net. McGuffey on the serve. Adams keeps that one alive. Davenport has to free it over. Heap going to get a chance here. And that's going to be point. Davenport 21-13 now. Has the senior libero there, number 6. Logan Strong back for Davenport. And their little overpass on that serve, and number 13, that's Wortham, the senior. And there's a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back.
Ooh, man, you're playing like a new player since your hip surgery.
I'm telling you, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has changed my life. I lived with the pain of that old football injury for years. Never thought I'd walk right again. They did this minimally invasive procedure thing. Really sped up my recovery, faster than I ever imagined.
Man, I've been struggling with this old tennis elbow for years. I wonder if they could help me out.
Absolutely. They work wonders.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game of life.
Do you have a good head coach to draw up a play for your retirement plan? Have you done the practice drills necessary to produce a good portfolio? If not, contact Joseph Financial Partners. They will sit you down in front of the chalkboard and walk you through all the X's and O's. They'll set up your offense and your defense so you're prepared for the good days and the bad days. If you're not sure about your coach or the plays that you're running, contact Joseph Financial Partners, 830-997-4763, or online at josephfinancialpartners.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial member FINRA.
And we're back live here as Billy's. There's a block by Davenport. As it's 23-13 now, I want to give you a reminder, Billies.Live has put in to the UIL to try and get the first playoff game here of the volleyball playoffs, so we will know sometime next week if that gets approved or not. And if you subscribe, you'll get notified if we do get it. So that's another reason to subscribe. As we got a nice long point going here, and that's Huey, the senior, getting the block to end that point. They're excited. I like the energy I'm seeing. As you can watch here on the replay, Huey timed that perfect. But even though it's 23-14, I like the energy I'm seeing, and that's going to be a service error. But, you know, going into the playoffs.
Right, so we said that game is tentatively Monday in Marble Falls. And so if you want to pencil that into your calendar and then just keep an eye out, the Billies.Live team will always have notifications actually on Billies.Live too. If you get on the website, it'll have the up and coming, what's next, on the page, and so you can always get that information.
And that's the match point there as number 8 gets the final kill of the night. That's Mackenzie Myers. She's just a freshman for Davenport as they come in here and take this match 3-0. The number 2 ranked team in the state. Most of the season, the number 1 ranked team in the state between Davenport and Wimberley. So Billy's showed some good signs there during this match. just going to have to regroup and get ready for the next season, which is the playoffs. And every game counts there, Blaine. So for Blaine Hahn, I'm Peter Schandua here on Billies.Live. Kerry Burgess is going to be over with a post-game interview with Coach Canese, and we'll see y'all in the playoffs.
With wintry winds and colder temps on the way, there's no need to worry. Enjoy more peace of mind for less this winter with a Hill Country refrigeration heating system tune-up for only $69. As Hill Country celebrates 50 years of serving Central Texas, we're offering you a tune-up deal too good to turn down. Book your $69 heating system tune-up today. Call 830-201-0907 or visit hillcountryrefrigeration.com.
Creek Street Dental utilizes the latest technologies in dental care. Dr. McBride has been specially trained to offer the Hill Country sedation dentistry. Anxious patients can sleep through oral surgery in a private room with family nearby. Their CBCT machine provides near-silent imaging, making possible the most painless and effective treatments. iTero technology allows virtual manipulation and modeling, so no more gagging on impression trays. Call 830-990-1178 for the best in your family's dental health today.
At Fredericksburg Eye Associates, ophthalmologist Drs. Ann Plinicky and Charles Cohn provide comprehensive medical and surgical eye care. At their state-of-the-art facility off Highway 87, they use the latest equipment for everything from routine eye exams to monitoring macular degeneration. Cataract procedures include the latest advances in lens design, allowing more freedom from glasses than ever before. Fredericksburg Eye Associates, 997-6535, online at fbgi.com.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battling Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe valves and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all of your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billy!
Hello. Hey, John. Scott Emmel, SI Wealth Management. We'd love to sit down and discuss financial strategies with you.
At SI Wealth Management, understanding the unique needs of our clients is essential.
Whether beginning savers or long-term estate planners.
SI Wealth Management customized a comprehensive plan just for us.
They created strategies for every phase of life.
For wealth management with customized portfolios, contact SI Wealth Management.
My name is Kevin Hurd, and I'm the operations manager here at Citizens Insurance Agency. We've been in Fredericksburg for over 100 years, and our agents have 30-plus years of experience in protecting our community in uncertain times. The future has always been uncertain. But whether you're starting something new or protecting what you love, we've got you covered. Citizens Insurance Agency, 100 years strong, and we're still here.
Well, hello, everyone. I'm Kerry Burgess with the Fredericksburg Standard Radio Post. And this was the final district game of the season, the regular season. And it was against Davenport, number 2 in the state, 36-3 or 37-3, one and the other. So you knew coming into this game it was going to be a little bit tough. But talk about how the team overcame the odds tonight and really made some big plays despite playing such a high state-ranked team.
Yeah, I mean, we've really just been talking a lot about, I mean, you and I have talked a lot about it. We get the short end of the stick in a really tough district, and so sometimes it can be really hard going up against those really tough teams and not worrying about who's on the other side of the court. Just going in, no expectations one way or the other, and just playing really hard and earning our points and just really, really fighting for our points. I mean, of course, there were times where we wish we could have had a couple of those back, and, you know, we've got to work on some serve receive, and whenever we get down, figuring out a way out of that. But definitely we had a lot of really, really good plays. I was really proud of Allie Page tonight coming in. She has been playing right side for us a little bit. And then with the injury during warm-ups, she was kind of thrown in there, and I think she rocked it. She did a great job, and just kind of like everything was normal. And Riley McGuffey, I just saw she got a kill, and her defense was awesome. She was definitely going for a lot of balls. And, I mean, they're a tough opponent for sure, but I am very proud of what we put out, especially going into playoffs next week. I'm confident that we can put up a good fight.
That's awesome. Like you said, you had your players kind of step into it tonight, step up into a kind of a next man up philosophy. But you talked to me just before we got on the air, and you talked about how much better the team played against Davenport this go-round than the first time. So talk a little bit about the growth.
Well, and I'll say a little bit of that had to do with injuries from us the first round, and we were, well, tonight too, though. But just trying to kind of figure things out, and we've had more time to do that. And so, like I said, really just working on whenever you're down, you just keep fighting and don't – we have to worry about the scoreboard. You know, we need to help that or use that to help us not manage the situation but understand kind of how we should play. But at the same time, don't worry about the scoreboard, just play. You know, I mean, it's a push and pull kind of thing, and it's we contradict ourselves a lot when we tell them these things, but I think that they did a really good job of feeding off their positive energy and feeding off their, you know, their kills and their digs and all of that. And I mean, we have some mistakes to fix, right? We missed too many serves, but going forward, like I said, I feel really comfortable with where we are.
Now, this isn't your last game of the season. You've made the playoffs, so that's certainly good news.
Yes.
And now that you've played the best of the best, which Davenport would be the best of the best,
yes,
you really have faced the toughest teams in Texas in your classification. So now you're going to play on Monday. And 6, 7, I couldn't remember the exact time.
We play at 6:30.
6:30. Okay.
Yeah, the doors will open at 6 o'clock to the public.
Marble Falls?
We play in Marble Falls against Austin LBJ.
Okay.
And, you know, with the playoff bracket being a little bit different this year, they are number 2 in their district. There's an upper enrollment and a lower enrollment thing, but they will be the number 1 seed in that upper enrollment bracket. So that's who we will play. I mean,
what do you know about them? What do you know about them as a team? Do you know much?
I have a little bit of film. I've tried to really focus on one game at a time here as we go, just so that I don't get ahead of myself or get caught up in things. And I really want to focus on where we are when we're there. So I've watched a little bit, but expectations at this point, I don't really have a whole lot. Other than we got to go out there and we got to work hard.
All right. And you talked about some of the injury issues. Do you think this hopefully will be ready by then? It's hard to tell.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I mean, I never want anyone, I mean, outside of volleyball in the game, you know, we definitely don't want injuries on our team. Right. But, I mean, they happen. And great news is we have some really great trainers. Who do an amazing job.
Natalie and Lucas are the best.
They do, and they do a really good job of trying to keep them on the court, staying healthy and playing hard. And so however it works out, I know that we're where we need to be.
Yeah. All right. Well, is there anything else you would like to add about tonight and just the whole season in general?
It does feel kind of strange that we are rolling to the end, but just thanks to everybody who's always supported us, and we're really working hard to go as many rounds as we can, and we're going to put up a fight. We're going to do what we got to do.
All right. Well, Monday night, Marble Falls, and that will be a bi-district playoff match with Austin LBJ, neutral playoff neutral site. Marble Falls, that's not too far. I think the Billy Nation can travel.
Yeah, I hope so.
So that's going to be the plan anyway, right?
Yep.
So we hope to wish you good luck, obviously, on Monday night against Austin LBJ. And thank you for all that you do to help all of us out here at Billies.Live, and also for me at the paper. So again, we'll have full details coming up on this game and the playoff game, hopefully, by next week's edition. This week we'll have recaps of a bunch of stuff in there, including your last several games. And we also have all kinds of stuff. Cross country's going to state. It's just a busy week around here
Yeah.
at FHS, is it not?
Yes, and I don't think there's ever a week, though, that's not busy.
Of course, football's off. That's the one thing.
Yeah.
But the basketball and everything just going crazy right now. So we'll have all of the latest details on the volleyball program, hopefully a good run in the playoffs too, and we'll have all of that coming up in the Fredericksburg Standard Radio Post, and I'll be writing all about that and your stats as well. So I hope everybody has a terrific rest of your night.